All right, what is up, everyone? We're here for round 2 of our local feature, and we have on the left-hand side, we have Heroes playing against right side of Danger Gren Maju. So both of these pretty interesting decks. Don't get me wrong, Hero is always going to be a fan favorite, but Gren Maju has that OTK potential. You never know. But we see a Hero lives activated to summon a Stratos, and we're going to grab a Ferris off of that. So Ferris is still in hand, but he has another Stratos in hand too. He gets 2 searches here. And then we see a Mally. So the Mally is probably going to get pitched by the Ferris, which is, pretty solid. Ferris will activate. And that puts, I can't remember the name of that one. Increase, that's what it is. So Increase now on the field, and Increase summons Vion. Vion is going to dump, let's see. That is, whatever the one is that, I can't remember some of these. I don't think it's Decider, but maybe it is Decider. But anyways, he's going to go Mally effect after searching the Poly with the Vion. Summoning Mally. Probably going to see a Link summon here. Yep, the Vion and the Mally turning into, I think that's Cross Crusader, which brings back the Mally, tributes the Mally. And we're going to see an ad here. That is Liquid Soldier. Pretty good card. And now we see a Link. I don't remember the name of that one, but it does something. I genuinely don't remember the name of that one. But it's pretty good. Clearly, some searching is going on here, which is fantastic. We're going to see another Link. Don't remember the name of this one either, but I know that it recurs a poly or like fusion spell from your grave, which is pretty good. That is, I can't see what that one is. I think that's one of the new ones. That's one of the new heroes. It's like the Flame Wingman, like spin-off or something like that. It's just, it's a good card. I know that. I just have not read it. But we're going to see more of this combo occurring here. The Poly looks like it's going to get reset. Oh, no, it doesn't. Well, maybe it did. I don't really know what happened there. That was kind of odd. But we see the Sunrise coming down. I believe that was off of that Flame Wingman card's effect. Now we see Miracle Fusion added off of the Sunrise, though. Now the Poly gets set. I think it was just ordering those chain links in a certain way. And we're seeing... Yeah, that's the one that puts the Malicious back and then banish some of the Malicious again. And then a Poly, we're going to see probably a hard-made DPE here. Not very often you get to see it, but hey, it is Heroes. Pretty cool stuff. And from here, some thinking going on. He's got I think he's still got like 6 in hand. He's got 5 or 6 in hand, which is really good. Goes for Foolish, which sends Shadow Mist, which will get him a search. He gets Honest, which is nice. And we see a quick cut here. Maybe setting a back row and passing or something like that. That's, honestly what I think is going to happen, but only time will tell here. Still, though, a very, very cool matchup. I love to watch Heroes play. I know that, obviously Heroes are kind of a fan favorite. It's just been like that deck that so many people have loved for so long. But really, it is really fun to watch, which is great. And we did see a setback row, but we're seeing a Super Poly to start the turn. That's pretty strong for a start. And what are we going to see get made here? He's going to get rid of the Link and the Sunrise for a Garura, which is pretty good. I think he did that in Standby, if I remember correctly. And then after that, summon the Godarla Tributes, the DPE, which is crazy. So that Super Poly and Kaiju just pretty much played through the whole board. I'm seeing a Desires now that does get hit with an Ash Blossom, and now you can see that our Maju player is banishing a good chunk of their extra deck, which means we're probably going to see Eater of Millions. Yep, and he just passes it right to his opponent so his opponent can read it. All right, so Eater hits the board, and now we're seeing, I think that's like Favorite Contact is the name of the card. Something like that, but I think it lets you fusion summon or something. All right, so that pops 2 cards, and he gets to draw off the Garura, and there is an Allure of Darkness, drawing 2. And what are we going to see get banished here? That is a Thunderbird. He goes trade in, discarding Bigfoot, drawing 2. The Bigfoot should trigger here, and I'm not sure what he's going to pop. I think they're calculating stats here, which is probably important to know. You should probably know what the stats of everything are on the field before you make a full decision. He pops the Godarla. I think the fusion is protected somehow. Yeah, so he reveals Nessie, and then he had another Nessie in hand, so he just discarded the Nessie. That's going to happen. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. And now we see a Bigfoot. So Bigfoot being added to hand, and he's going to activate Bigfoot. And I don't know how they ordered it, but the Bigfoot got discarded, and he just scoops it up, and they go to game 2 because the hero player is going to, make this work. Game 2, we are going to see, looks like Maju is going first. I don't know why, but Maju is going first. Goes for the Desires, and it's good. No Ash that time, which is pretty sweet. And now we see an Allure, drawing 2. And banishes the Nessie here. Okay. Coming up next, we're going to see Maju go, set 2 in a monster and then activate Thunderbird. Okay. Middle one gets hit, that's Eater, so Thunderbird does summon, and he gets to draw a card. Reveals Nessie. And the Nessie gets hit, Nessie will activate. So he grabs the Bigfoot. This is a spot that I would probably grab Jackalope in if he didn't have it already. Discards the Gamma Seal, and he summons the Bigfoot, draws a card. But like if you do end up hitting the Jackalope, at least you get the level 8 guaranteed, so you can go into a rank 8 Xyz. That's just my opinion though. And we see a Hope Harbinger get made. And from here, the D-Fissure gets activated. That's really, really strong. Very strong, actually. And a summon limit. Oh. So, Imperm on the Harbinger, which is good. And from here, he's thinking about how he wants to do this. He's going to go Hero Lives, paying 4K. Summon Stratos, which Stratos, he thought he could pop there, but he can't. It has to be hero monsters other than just like directly that Stratos. I believe if you have another Stratos, you can do the pop because you do control another Stratos, but it's not that exact one. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's how it was interpreted. So now Stratos pops the summon limit because he controls a different copy. And a mask change happens, and I was asked with the summon limit if for the entire turn that he can only summon 2, even if it gets popped. But if it's off the field, you can summon more times. That's just how it works. And then the fissure gets popped off of the whatever the wind mast hero is. I don't remember, but Ferris is going to come down. And I mean, realistically at this point, hero can just kind of combo off, which is insane. Bion hits the field, and now we get to do the whole dump. And we see the Ferris get banished, and he's going to search here for a poly. All right, pretty standard so far. And a link to, looks like he's thinking Cross Crusader. Oh, he changed it up. Once again, I want to give a quick shout out to Dank Rituals for giving us this awesome playmat to give away. As you can see, the players are currently playing on that playmat. It's really kind of them to support my channel, give me products to review and talk about, as well as be able to do really cool giveaways to some amazing players who are playing this game and having an absolute blast doing so. But let's get back to the gameplay here. Seeing some fusion summoning. And he's thinking about that new hero card. I wish I knew the new hero card's names better, but sadly I don't. They aren't something that I really paid that much attention to, and maybe I should have, because this honestly, this deck is comboing off fairly well, and it's doing what hero is designed to do. And I do like heroes. I was a GX kid growing up. I've been watching and playing the game since the beginning, but I'll tell you what, there's just something about that GX era that hits different. It's just so much fun. So seeing heroes be played is an absolute blast. All the time in current format. So we're seeing him really pop off here. This is going to be difficult to stop, if it can even be stopped. I mean, we're talking, a lot of damage that's about to be placed onto the board, probably enough to clear most of the field out. And there's a miracle fusion that is insane. Yeah, that's gonna be quite the big swing here. You can see he's just thinking about what to summon, and that is the new hero card that I unfortunately don't know the name of, but this is pretty crazy. And then he gets to add the trap. And then I think he's doing calculations here. Just trying to figure out what he's got on board. And there's a swing. And then when he does swing, he does activate Sunrise. And that's pretty much it. He just scooped it up. The heroes win.